A wise man once said, "When the rivers are all run dry and the trees are all cut down, man will then realize that he will not be able to eat money." When you look at a Google map from 25 years ago and you look at one now, tell me the differences you see and the vast changes in scenery. Where there might have been trees all the way up to the rivers and the floodlands of Missouri, look at them now. Are they still trees or are they farmlands? When you see what humans are doing all across the US to wildlife habitats and ecosystems, you will think about what have we done. Think in the last 2,000 years, what have we seen less of? At least tens of thousands of species around here have disappeared or became extinct. Around here, what have we started to see less of? Wild game wise, the white-tailed deer, for example, you used to be able to get multiple doe tags and now you can only get one, but the deer population are not going down. They are migrating to different parts of the US. Trees around here are being cut down for new flat farm grounds. People take things on Earth for granted. Take the Amazon rainforest, for example. At the rate of 40 football fields per day, that's how many trees are being cut down. But why? One simple reason, and that's money. The next big issue I have to talk about is climate change. Why care? Well, what does climate change even mean? Climate change is the change in regional patterns that take place over a long period of time. According to racingextinction.com, if the Earth keeps getting warmer, think of how many insects die off in the winter, how many will start to survive. Droughts, longer summers, and shorter winters. Some places will benefit from this, but others will lose production. Corn is a huge crop for America and other countries. What would happen if Missouri had to stop growing because the weather didn't allow with droughts? Who would suffer the most? Actually, it's not everyone that would suffer the most, but it's what? Cows won't get enough, causing them to either die or move to being where corn is being grown. The U.S. makes so much money off of corn, and what will that cause for production of cows in America and corn in America? We may see less beef on the dinner table. When I was young, I read about how the Native Americans would treat the earth with so much respect and kindness that they thought about the next 7 generations. But why don't we treat it like this? Everybody is racing to be a wise man, but we are Homo sapiens, which means wise man. But we are not really that wise. Look at how the Earth is laid out in our solar system. It's a miracle that we aren't too hot that we burn or too cold that we freeze. We are just right. But the biggest question still remains why? Fun fact, the Earth has been around for 4.5 trillion years. Mankind only 140,000 years. For perspective, put the time that the Earth has been around in one day. Mankind has only been 3 seconds of that whole fraction. 3 seconds. Look what we've done in the 3 seconds. Sure, we split the atom and made machinery that can go into space, but the splitting of the atom made the atomic bomb. We only get one chance on this earth. There is no reset button. According to National Geographic, all animals from children's books will be gone extinct in the next 100 years. That's hippos, rhinos, giraffes, lions, all gone in the next 100 years. What will you do to help the growing problem of climate change?